Hey, welcome back to the Word It Is podcast, man. It's your boy APG.
Hey, this is your boy FatBoy Spike, man. The most livest podcast out there right now, man.
Come on now.
And you already know it's the Mekonnect, man. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. Before we jump into it though, man, I feel like we gotta say something about this Keke Palmer situation, man. Like, I feel like she antagonizing her baby daddy now. Really, I'm gonna tell you something. Her baby daddy kind of set us light skinned dudes back a little bit, man. He should have just he should have just kept his mouth shut, man. He came off as tender, he too tender, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't know, Usher, the baby dad was mad because the way she went to the Usher concert dressed and how she was dancing, in front of Usher. So Usher got a new song he dropping, and guess who the leading lady is in the video? Keke Palmer. So man, he should have kept his mouth shut, man. You know what I'm saying? He can't be so tender, man. You know.
Hey, let me say this though. Let me say this about this though. She must really don't love that dude because if he feels some type of way about her being around Usher like that and all the stuff that happened and that shit went viral and all of a sudden he got a whole video. It's millions of women he could have put in that video and he chose her and she accepted. She don't love that, man. It's simple as that.
That's what I said too. Like she antagonizing the mind. Like,
yeah. I think she's trying to do that to show the world that, because the world got something to do. She's trying to show the world that she could do whatever she want to do. You see what I'm saying?
She in control type.
She in control, yeah.
But I ain't gonna say because they not married, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my philosophy is, or just my opinion is, I don't think you owe nobody no type of commitment if y'all ain't married. That's just the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't tied together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go a little deeper when you married, to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you owe that person a certain type of respect, and I don't think nobody run a marriage. Because if one person running the marriage, then I think it's a compromise. To me, it's a compromising thing. You give a little, she give a little. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, old boy should have just, I don't know.
Hey, let me cut you off for 1 second. Mm-hmm. Somebody put the phone number up there, please.
Yes, sir.
Put the phone number up there, y'all. The phone line is open, y'all. Yes, phone line open. We're gonna start this all right, goddamn. Hey, yeah. But look, what they gotta understand though is like, okay, the men out there like that and the women out there like that, they gonna work with each other, right? They gonna work with men gonna work with other women gonna work with men, right? And there's gonna be some attraction there, but it's all about respect though, right? What I'm saying with this situation right there, I don't think nothing should have, like, she shouldn't even, it was too much. She should have just left it alone, told Usher, thank you, but no thank you. I want to make if she want her relationship to work. You see what I'm saying? So that's how y'all light skinned.
I don't think she want the relationship though. She been talking about she outside and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think she wanted ever since the stuff came out though. Like, it's been downhill from there, right? It's probably was already stuff going on behind the scenes anyway.
Yeah. She wanted him to marry her or something like that. Something like that.
She wanted him to marry her.
Yeah.
But then she found out that he was kind of feminine.
They been together like 7 years or something. Hey, you don't just find out no niggas feminine now. He been like that a minute. That boy been tender.
Everybody got a feminine, man.
I'm just asking the questions, man, that everybody else scared to ask, man.
Yeah,
but I'm saying though, well, even though
the Boondocks predicted this years ago. drop that episode in the comments. I need to see that.
All right, come on.
Hey, like, we is married though, but all three of us married for sure. But you still can respect your respect your dude or your gal, even though y'all ain't married. Like if y'all making this commitment to each other, y'all still can respect each other in a way, like, because his feelings matter just like her feelings matter. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if he was doing something that she didn't like and he kept on doing it, how would she feel about this situation?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
It's all a compromising thing, man. You know, that's how I look at it. Like shit, if I'm telling you I don't like something, you keep doing it. Shit, you don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? But damn, man, you know old boy went public with something. He could have just texted her, or called, and said it. So she feel like she got a point to prove to the world now in social media because he what he needed to say to her, he said out in the open. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Well,
Shout out to them though, man. You know,
Hey, I
hopefully
wanna-
y'all work y'all shit out, man.
I want to show y'all something.
Slow motion. Come on, man.
Like this been constantly coming up. Like we done did what's this our 4th episode.
Uh-huh.
This is our 4th episode.
the
And it's
baby
stuff
mama
like
joke
this
that made her
that's
say
coming
fuck. Hey man, phone lines open, man. Phone lines open. Y'all see the number, man. Phone lines open.
I'm telling you, she got a point to prove now. Like he went with his move out in public on, when he made the post and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see that, right? Yeah, I know y'all has probably seen this, but it popped up on my timeline. I want to see it and make sure y'all can hear it.
No, I ain't seen it. What is it?
You ain't never seen this?
I ain't seen
This go back to all our episodes.
I like slow motion. Come on, man. Slow motion, man. Come on, man. 100.
They're supposed to have $400 between the two of them.
Be win. 400.
These niggas can't read. God damn.
I was about to say it look like they can't read.
I ain't even tripping off all this, man. Like, oh, so we ain't tripping. Slow motion better than no motion anyway. Like, what you talking about, dog? Like, slow motion. Come on, man.
They for real or they trying to be funny?
Nah, they for real.
Ain't no fucking way they for real.
Yeah, that's always going to be slow motion.
That shit was a skit, bro. That man sitting there spreading
Motion
ones and
always
shit.
gonna be slow.
I ain't did that.
Like close to 400.
I ain't bragged with no ones since I was like 10 or 11. What the fuck?
I mean, that ain't the thing. I'm talking about them reading.
I think that's fake too. Ain't no fucking
I
way.
don't think it's fake, man. Them folk can't read.
Hey man, the way this world is now, though, you don't never know when she.
I think the phone screen was too small or something.
No, fool, people can't read. Man, it's people out here that can't read. Like, man, I be watching people on live and like they be reading the comments and they be reading the comments like that.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
Man, all y'all gotta do is pick up a book and read, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt you, but it's gonna help you.
What's up, Alan Johnson? Welcome back, man. Yeah, man. That's like we was talking about with the. We probably ain't gonna get into that yet. We'll get into that later. But man, knowing how to read open up doors, man. And like you can't. I don't think you can. You got some people who get lucky and get by not being able to read, but
how long?
How long? Right? Like eventually,
you gonna get back.
You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn.
Hey man, OG Longfeet said season 2, episode 2, Tom, Sarah, and Usher. What the fuck these niggas talking about? I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about, bro.
Hey,
talking about OG Longfoot.
Man, what the fuck this man talking about, man? Hey, look, man. I wanted to jump into a topic though, man. I did the short on the jump. The nigga on Family Feud, man. The Tim, what the name? Tim, right?
Yeah, Tim. Timothy. Yep, Tim.
Yeah, so the video on YouTube, they asked him the question like, what was one of the mistakes? I think the question was, what was one of the mistakes you made at your wedding? And he said, saying I do, right? But he was like, not me though. I love you, baby. You know, I love my wife. This ain't for me. And then, you know, a few years later, this nigga ass just got life in jail for murdering his wife. You know what I'm saying? Can we play the video?
The Family Feud clip?
Yeah.
Let me see if we can find it.
We're gonna have to.
See, you know how you gotta do it, put Tim Family Feud, his ass popping up instantly, boy. What I'm saying though, this nigga said the mistake he made was saying I do, and then you know, he was like, not you, baby. I ain't talking about my wife. I love my wife, did that in the third. And then a couple years later, this nigga killed his wife. Maybe he was talking about himself. He was just trying to hide it. I don't know. But I say that to say this, man.
Very delicious entree.
It ain't nothing out here worth taking nobody's life for, bro. She don't want to be with you. She don't want to be with you. Leave her alone. There's so many women out here, man.
Man.
Leave her alone, fool. She don't want to be with you. Nah. Y'all kids ain't got a mother, and they goddamn daddy gone to jail for the rest of their life.
But they was separated. They were going through a divorce. He actually went over her house and shot her.
That's what I'm saying. He went and killed her because she wanted a divorce. This nigga, but the thing gonna show you, it said this nigga was Googling how to get into my house with a crowbar and how to make a homemade silencer. And he broke in the house with a crowbar and shot her head with a homemade silencer. Nigga, yo, shit over with. 14 times. She got hit 14 times. Come on, bro. It wasn't worth all that, man. It wasn't worth all that.
So if she didn't have no kids and had to pick her kid up from school, they probably would have found her really later on. Because they said the reason why they end up finding her because one of her relatives,
her daddy,
ended up going over there to her house because she missed, like she didn't pick her kid up from school.
They said the dad, somebody told the daddy she was supposed to be sick or some shit too. So you know what I'm saying? What happened? It won't play that video?
You know, cause we streaming. It's gonna try to. It's gonna try to. Yeah, it's gonna let. It do that with StreamYard for some reason. I don't know why. But man, life go on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. It ain't even that serious, man.
Nah, like, not that serious at all.
Like life go on, people grow apart sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it goes.
It's simple as that. Life go on, people grow apart. Man, you got it, man. Look, I ain't doing this shit. I love my wife to death, but I don't love her to death to kill her as if she leave me. Fuck that.
And that's the thing, you know. If you love somebody and you care for them, shit, you want them to be happy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, then they got kids in between them. You know what I'm saying? Like, now your kid, now you and the mama gone. Go ahead, my bad.
He felt this happening was more important, I guess.
Crazy. Yeah, he already had some issues going on anyway. He tripping.
Yeah.
Crazy. Hey, did y'all so you know Starbucks started a union, right?
They started a union?
Yeah. And I guess Starbucks, they employees, they joined the union.
Wait a minute, Starbucks got a union for their employees?
They got a union and they retaliate and they mad because the employees joined the union and they took the tip thing off the where you pay, you know, you tap and pay. They took that part off of the tip portion. That's their retaliation for them joining the union.
Hey, so down let the customers tip no more. What you saying?
Nah.
Hey, man, you talk.
Show you how greedy these motherfucking companies is, man. I swear.
Man, them folks got all that money. Them folks got all that money, man. Them folks took them 4 tips away, man. Them folks cold, fool. That's some cold shit right
$multi-billion company, man.
That's some cold shit right there.
Hey, but that go back to what I be telling y'all. Well, what we be talking about in our chat. the way it's set up, bro, it ain't meant for everybody to get ahead. They don't even want you to get a little bit ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like they need workers. The world need workers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So what if you want to go give them a tip in person? They can't take no cash tip?
I don't know. I mean,
hey, OG said phone line busy, man. Who make what's up with the phone?
Look. I ain't got no sound, but it looked like he asked her like what a tip thing is, and then it was like it ain't on there.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yep, I sure think that's what he said.
They took the sound off of it though.
Man. You talking about greedy, man. Greed is a mug. And it don't even come down to greed. It's just low down as a motherfucker because they don't get none of the tip no way.
I'm tell you, hey man, look, if the phone line messing up when we get them together, man, y'all want to go back on something that we already talked about. We willing to go back and talk to y'all about it once we get them working.
I'm finna get them in here right now. I got one more thing to show y'all about this dude. Paulo.
Yeah, police organized.
So this dude was breaking in cars as a minor, right?
Yeah.
And they say they couldn't lock him up because he was a minor. But as soon as he turned 18, they locked him up. And they celebrated his birthday. He got locked up on his 18th birthday. They gave him cake, drink, and everything.
Wait a minute though, would they locked him up for a crime he did when he won 18?
Nah, I think he got he got caught doing it again.
Okay.
He a career criminal.
Them folks singing happy birthday to his ass and everything. You hear me? that might say, fuck it, I might well drink the Coke. That cake look weird in the motherfucker though.
Man, that man sitting there from the eating drink with them folks. He crazy motherfucker. Nigga, take me to myself.
They sung happy birthday to him and everything.
Like somebody must be on the phone for while we
here. You got feedback on caller.
Take me to myself. He tripping.
Caller, you got feedback.
Caller, you need to turn your background down. Turn your computer down or something. Whatever you're watching or something.
There you go. Yo, state your name.
Hello?
Yeah. It's our first caller for the day.
901. You said what name?
OG Long Beach 901.
Yeah. You told me to put the title of the episode in the comment, man. That's what I put in there with the Usher thing.
Ah, that was the Boondocks episode.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Season 2, episode 2.
So who was Tone though?
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, everything cool.
OG Long Feet. What's up, man?
Yeah, you can't hear us.
What's that, Mr. APG, sir? I can hear you.
OG Long Feet, we got a beef though.
We got a beef.
Yeah, I don't want to air out dirty laundry out over the what you call, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
He said, "I'm gonna do it anyway."
But look, I'm oh, you already know.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna TP myself, folks.
Hey, while we got Mr. Long Feet on the phone, we gonna hop into this topic too. Why he on the phone?
What topic?
You already know. The blind side.
I already knew. Michael Orr.
The blind side. Let's get into this. Let's go. All right, so he feel like that he should be entitled to. Well, I say first of all, I think he was mad about they lied to him about not adopting him. So I think that's what this whole thing was about. Like to start it off. But I would think he was saying that he didn't get paid as much or anything for doing that movie. did the Blind Side?
Yeah, I heard anything. I heard
He didn't get paid nothing.
Can they prove that he didn't get paid for
Who prove?
Yeah, he got drafted by the Ravens, yeah.
it?
He played for like 3 different teams though. Tennessee, the Ravens, and I forgot the third team.
Carolina.
Carolina, yeah, that's right. Carolina.
Yeah, so
He went.
can they prove that he didn't get paid for that movie?
I mean, it's paperwork on it saying who got paid for the movie. They hope the family that took him what all of them got paid, even the kids. I think they got paid like what was like $225,000 a piece up front. I think something like that.
I think plus 2.5% of the revenue that the movie made.
And I think they said a $200,000 donation to their lady charity too.
And that movie grossed over 300 million. Let's get into it. Let's
10 million.
Let's talk about what y'all think about this, man. Who gonna start it off?
I'll start off because this is my problem with the situation, right? If he got done wrong, and I ain't saying he did, I ain't saying he didn't, because I don't know the real situation, right? I'm saying like dude got drafted in 2009. Dude, I don't know if he retired or he just couldn't get on another team. Injuries forced him out in 2016. It's 2023. You knew this shit because he was saying something about the movie being a lie and all that shit back when it first came out. Why is he making such a big funk about this shit now? Like, you should have done this shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have brung this shit up. Soon the movie came out and I ain't like what I seen. We talking about this shit. Hell no. That ain't. I'm finna disparage. I'm gonna disparage the shit out that motherfucker. I'm gonna be all over what was out back then, MySpace or whatever the fuck was out back then. I'm all over MySpace. And then here, NFL player, I'm all doing every interview. I'm gonna say, don't watch The Blind Side. Man, I'm gonna talk so bad about that motherfucker. I'm telling you, man, I don't agree with the way he doing it.
My thing is with it. Why I don't agree with it is since he was 18 years old till now, you just not finding out that you don't have no deciding factor over your future contracts and your financial dealings from 18 on. Like, they go back to what we talk about reading, man. Like, how you like, why now? If you've been knowing since you was 18, or did he know? Did he just find out that he didn't have no decision, no power over his decisions as far as his future contracts and his financial dealings?
No,
I don't think. Listen, my bad. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say I don't think he could be just finding that shit out just for the simple fact that if you try to do something, right, you gotta sign a contract with a motherfucker, and they gotta be like, if you ain't got no decision making, they gotta tell you, well, in order for us to sign you to do this, we gotta go through this person,
right?
And so if they was doing that back then,
he knew all.
He
this
knew
time,
already,
because he ain't. If they been over all his contracts and financial dealings, he ain't been able to do nothing on his own. Everything he been doing since he was 18 had to go through them. So what's the problem? What's going on now where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know. That money must be getting funny or something. I don't know.
Man, that's what I said. I said he must be going broke or something.
It could be that, but I mean, to his extent, we all know where he came from. He a kid that grew up in North Memphis, moved out to Westwood. Whatever happened after that, they allegedly found him walking down the street, which probably was a lie too. In the beginning, I said the whole story was a lie because they ain't portray him like we actually knew him. Like we from the same area. We actually knew him. But I mean, him coming from where he coming from, and them, taking you in, you live in this, decent life with these people. You eating every day. You got a house to go home to. I mean, I say they forced him to play football because he was so big. Like he was big. He big as fuck. So I mean, the only logical thing for him to do is, play football because he wasn't that good at reading. So that hints to why, they was able to do what they did to him. Like he couldn't read good.
So let me ask you this. You think they set up all his stuff like that to protect him, to make sure he don't blow through his money and stuff? And maybe he just went to them because he down low and they said no.
I mean, what they protecting him for? He ain't get paid for the movie.
Because if you look at the Britney Spears situation, the Britney Spears and her dad, the situation was the same way. He had the same setup they got with Michael. That's the setup her daddy did with all her business.
But that's her daddy.
I get that. Bro don't know his daddy. Shit, that's the only daddy he know, ain't it?
It had nothing to do with it. They said they adopted him. So it would have been his adopted parents. Like it would have been that situation. But if that was the situation, if they would have actually adopted him, he would have got paid for the move and got the same amount of money that they got in the beginning. He didn't get none of that because they never adopted him. He thought they did.
But do you gotta, like, the movie was about him, right? So he shouldn't have had to been adopted to get paid for this shit.
Yeah, but the way that they set up the contract behind the scenes, shit, everything went towards them. Looked like it went towards her family and all they two kids. I mean, true enough, they took him in. They, put him through school and all that. He got to the NFL. Like, I mean, they probably looking at that like, shit, we done enough for you.
But it ain't just about the movie though. Because I read some stuff where it's about everything. He won't access to everything.
What is everything?
Shit, 8-figure something.
What, the nonprofit and all that stuff?
Yeah, because they
nonprofit, all this stuff they started doing. They started doing speeches, getting paid to go and talk to people, do speeches and all that stuff. Like they did all this off the back of him. And I think that he mad about because I think the main thing he mad about is that he didn't he wasn't adopted. Like they lied about that. I think that what sparked it all, and it just trickled down to everything else. Mr. Long, what you got to say about it?
So he believed they done enriched themselves based off of him.
Yeah, basically.
What'd
you say, Colin?
I know he was saying that basically he trying to sue them so they can stop using his name and likeness in the sport.
So it is everything then. Like he don't want them to use nothing that got to do with him. So he want to take control of everything.
And recently he got married to this white girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they got something to do with it. She may have looked over some stuff and
right,
you know what I'm saying, found some stuff out that he didn't know, and he addressed them and trying to address it to him. And probably just went up into a big argument.
Right. So yeah, that could be it too. Cause I actually saw that photograph of him and his wife when they got married and stuff.
It's fucked up though, cause he might not be coming at it from a money angle, but at the same time, shit, he gotta come from it from a money angle. Shit, he probably coming from being upset they ain't really adopt him. Shit, they making all his money off his name and his likeness.
Right. That's why I think it started, that adoption.
Right.
And like you said, like they making all this money off his name. That's this dude's legacy. So now you messing with his legacy, right?
I mean, if he tied into that same situation like how Britney Spears was, you gonna have another motherfucker controlling what your kids can get. You ain't even got no control over that. You know what I'm saying?
Mean, is that a trust that Britney Spears tied into?
Nah, it's forgot what you call that shit.
What you got for us, FatBoy?
I forgot what you call that shit.
FatBoy Spike.
What I got for what? Man, y'all know how I feel about this situation, man. I think this shit. Listen, man. Listen. And dude over here just said,
Power of attorney.
what white person see a big black dude walking down the street and take him in? A big black nigga walking down the street, take him in. Come on, we know that's false. That's false. And then
Yeah, I knew that was a false part of the story right there.
all right,
motherfucker gonna ride past a big black nigga walking down the street.
that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna stop and see you see a big black nigga you white, and you gonna be like, let's see what's wrong with him. You better get on with that bullshit. But then what I'm saying, right? If it's all about the money, then just say it's about the money, right? Maybe he going broke, maybe he not. Like I said, I don't know. It could be. Yeah, that was me right there, man. FatBoy, the stacks. Big Yo, right no, Big. That's my shit. Big Yo, you. No, don't worry about it. Hold on. Don't. I ain't gonna air out there though.
Yeah, it's called a conservatorship. That's what it's called. Yeah, a conservatorship.
You can't get on. You can't. I just wish he wouldn't have waited so long to do this shit. Cause to me, that what makes it look bad. Now, like you waited this long, and it's like it. To me, it just feel like the money just running out, and he need more.
That's why if you dig deep into the story, a bunch of he went to a couple lawyers before to have them represent him, and when they started looking into it, they wouldn't represent him. Like the case, a bunch of lawyers done dropped this case and won't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just a fucked up situation. But
and I don't even know what the hell what that thing say. Conservatorship, whatever.
A conservatorship.
Conservatorship, whatever the fuck it say. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
If he tied into a conservatorship with them, that means they got control over everything, even his money. That mean That mean he going to them, and that mean the stuff set up basically through them. So he probably getting stipends and shit. And like what Britney Spears' daddy was doing with her, she'll get stipends every month and shit like that. She recently just won her case against her dad and got access to all her shit, her contracts, everything. You know what I'm saying?
But how old you gotta be? Like a kid can't sign this shit, right?
Shit, he was 18 when he signed it.
He was 18.
Right. So,
but he was under the impression that he was signing adoption papers.
Man, you can't be under the impression. They're like signing the contract.
I'm telling you, man.
We can't when the word of your podcast pop off and y'all heard me say when, right? When the word of your podcast pop off and we get ready to start signing deals with motherfuckers, we can't assume we getting the right shit.
Man, right. We gotta go behind the lawyer our damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody gotta have their own lawyer. That's okay. This is the scenario I was gonna get. Let go big screen. Nah, everybody. All right, let's go big screen. All right, okay. FatBoy Spike. FatBoy Spike shoot films, right?
Yeah.
All right, you've been knowing me since, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, however many years, right?
Kids, yeah.
So bam. All right. So say, okay, fixing the game, already taking off. So bam, okay, I come with man, HBO want to do a deal with fixing the game. What you gonna say? Okay, let's do it.
Talking about if you said that to me?
Yeah. Like they came to me and like, yeah, we want to do a deal with y'all, HBO.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you shit. Let's get it done.
Right. So bam, you gonna say let's get it done. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna take care of all of it, right? I'm finna go and get the contract and all that stuff.
Right.
But I set the contract up like they set his shit up, but you didn't know because you trust me, right? To do the right thing.
Yeah, I trust you. Yeah.
That's what I think his situation was. Like they brought him in, they fed him, they put him through school, and I think he trusted them so much to where he didn't have to, read the contract and do all that stuff. You see what I'm saying?
How long he been knowing them though? I've been knowing you for 30 years.
Yeah, but they took him in. How many years did he do at that school?
What school? Ole Miss?
No, not Ole Miss. The other school.
High school?
He started when he was 18. Yeah, Briarcrest.
Like 3.
So there was 10. What? Ninth. So he ninth grade.
2 or 3.
So 10th grade.
I'm gonna say 10th grade. Yeah.
So that he been knowing them 2-3 years then. to where they've been feeding him, doing stuff with him, activities, all this, like, you know, like a family.
Right.
Family events and all that. So I believe he like trusted them, you know, that much to where like, okay, I know they're gonna, you know, do the right thing. Like that ain't even in his head that he getting fucked. Maybe not.
That's what I'm saying. What if they set it up like that to protect him?
But you still protecting him. You're this many years
but the thing that make it seem crazy is y'all didn't tell him that's what he was doing. Y'all didn't tell him that's what he was signing up for.
Y'all still ain't said that. He had to find that out on his own. And that is probably what hurted him the most because
so now it seemed like they kind of was on some slimy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Which make him look into this stuff even more. Like, okay, what else have y'all done? Well, they almost got away with it too if it weren't for them meddling kids.
I think it was white.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You gotta read, folks. For real.
Yeah, you gotta mind. Every episode we saying you gotta read.
You gotta read, bro. For real. Shit.
You gotta read. If you don't know how to read, then you gotta learn how to read, man. Go get a tutor or something. You gotta read.
Hey, now let's say it like this. Okay, now that you honestly to God true, like now that you done put it like that, you might be right. But like we always say, like y'all just said, you gotta read. Because I still don't think like if I just met you 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and you told me HBO or somebody want to do a deal with our shit, and I tell y'all like get the contract, let's sit down and read them. But you right now tell me they want to do a deal with our shit. I say handle the business then. You see what I'm saying? It's a different like 3-4 years of you.
Yeah. But we've been kicking it like every day. Like we together every day. We probably work together, do all, you know, we see each other every day. Constantly.
Yeah, but okay, so look,
hours out the day.
Let's say it like this, right? I got a couple motherfuckers that I work with that I've been knowing for over 3 years, right? Talk to them outside of work time to time. If they call me right now and was like, hey man, I got somebody want to do a deal with the show. What you want me to do? I'm like, put them in touch with me then. Let's and then I get them something for setting it up. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing them 3-4. I've been working for you. I've been knowing them that long. And we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I talk to them outside of work.
But
I'm not gonna base no big business decision like that off a 3-year relationship. Like,
yeah,
no,
go ahead. My bad, FatBoy.
I was just gonna say, like, I know motherfucker that you've been knowing 30 years will fuck you over too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I trust a motherfucker that I've been knowing 30 years longer than I trusted motherfucker. And even the mother I've been knowing 30 years, I still know what kind of what I know who we grew up with and who to trust we grew up with and who not to trust we grew up with. Let's just say it like that.
And it's like you said, man, you gotta be on top of your business. You know, that's like you just said, that's even with one of y'all came to me and said somebody want to do a deal with such and such. The way my mind set up, I'm gonna make sure it's in the contract where whoever brought it to me, get them a finder's fee. Not out my pocket. They gonna pay y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be on top of your business, man.
To your point though, you said the way your mind set up. How many years did it take for you to get your mindset like that? It wasn't at 18.
I know about 27, 28 years.
You fresh out of high school now.
Yeah, fresh out of high school now.
But I mean, you fresh out of high school. Like it take years for you, especially coming from where you coming from. Then you constantly elevating yourself. So you learning as you go. Like this 18 straight out of high school.
Yeah.
Only time you had time to eat, sleep, you probably got some little poo nanny. And you know, when you play football, it's the only thing you thought about then. Like you weren't thinking about no contracts or none of it.
That's what made me think like, damn, was they trying to protect them or was they taking advantage of them too so they can get money off of them too? But they could have took care of the business to the point where they got money off of him too at the same time and made sure he was. It kind of seemed like it's on some greedy shit, but we ain't gonna know till the court till the case getting open case and we can go look at look at the paperwork and shit. But
We're gonna
man,
get off that subject, man. But we just want to talk about that, man, because there's actually somebody we actually knew.
Hey, Robert, yeah, that's me, man. I did write the junk. I act in the junk. The Mekonnect is my he don't do his job though. He the producer though. He don't do his job. Like,
Nah,
I'm about to what that shitty APG. I'm going indeed on
indeed,
his ass in a minute. Yeah,
make a
I'm gonna
job
indeed
list.
and replace his ass. So Robert, you know, if you looking for a job, let me know. I got you, man. You know, I got you. Cause this nigga don't do his job like he supposed to.
Hey, I want to show you
Hey, Robert,
something else before we jump into the next topic.
hold on, before we do this, before you go to that topic, I got one more thing to say, Robert. Hey, Rob, I'm gonna tell you something about this nigga, right? I created the show, I wrote the show, I acted in the show, and this nigga told me a couple weeks ago he was on Indeed looking for my replacement because I'm taking too long. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life.
Hey, cool, Shaw did say he was trying to.
Nigga said he trying to replace me. I created the motherfucker. I write the motherfucker. How the fuck it gonna get done? But yeah, Robert, that's me though, Robert. Yeah, I appreciate you for being a fan. That's me though.
Yeah, man, FatBoy Spike, he juggling multiple hats, man.
Yes, Lord.
Know, all of us is really, man. We get into it, man.
We get into it, man.
We appreciate y'all supporting everything, every channel. You hear me? For real.
This right here. This is why Texas winning. Y'all see what these folks got in their cafeteria?
Oh, wait a minute. This is a high school?
This is a high school.
Nigga, this look like the mall.
They just built it. They just built a high school in Prosper, Texas. That's the house that I sent y'all with Deion Sanders' house.
Yeah.
That's where this school just got built at over there. Called Walnut Grove High School.
They go to that point we was talking about. The schools gotta make the kids want to be there, bro.
I would go to school.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all even go to summer school.
What you talking about? What?
Nigga fail on purpose. This look like a fucking college.
Hey, but all the schools out here in Texas, they look like most of these high schools out here look like college campuses, bro. For real.
They got an indoor turf field. Look at this gym. Come on, I got another one for you. $35 million for this stadium.
Come on now.
Look at their lounge area.
Bree, what's up with you, Bree? I appreciate that, man.
Bro, look at this.
I appreciate you.
Hey, Mekonnect, what I tell you when we came out here to visit for the first time? I said, man, these folks do everything big out here for real.
Man, y'all remember them? What's
this a high school stadium too?
Yeah,
man.
It's Melissa High School.
Man, we stopped at a Chick-fil-A. First time out here, we stopped at a Chick-fil-A that we thought was on a college campus. Come to find out, we go riding around the campus just sighting. Man, it's a damn high school, bro. I said, man, what the?
Yeah, the thing is about all these schools that being built, what's the name? One of them, they notorious for it. They always giving money for them to build these schools and stadiums and stuff. Cane's Chicken.
Yeah, Cane's. Yeah.
You gonna see their name on all them stadiums. They always giving money.
Raising Cane's?
Yeah, Raising Cane's.
Oh, okay.
They always giving money.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
What's the next topic we get?
I've been trying to get my cousin a teacher. I've been trying to get her to come out here to Texas. I'm like, look, man, they pay teachers out here for real. Like, man.
Some folk like me, I'm gonna be honest, like, I want them dude that don't know. I never wanted to leave Memphis. I don't know if I could do it, but I left Memphis now, even though I'm 30 minutes away. I'm in Oakland, and I still feel like I'm too far away sometimes. So like, it just might be, you know, when you comfortable, it's hard to leave, man. And I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna lie, I'm comfortable.
God, yeah, it was hard to leave for sure. I can attest to that. It was hard to leave for sure.
Man.
Real talk.
So yeah, that's what it.
It was hard for real, man.
Hey, go ahead.
APG, what's up with Nestle? You mentioned something about Nestle. They recalled.
Yeah, man, stay away from the cookie dough, man. You know, they just stay away from the cookie dough, man. It's making you grow titties. And
I'm saying though.
no, but
the way he said it was crazy.
But you talking about the ones that come in the yellow pack, them chocolate chip cookie thing that you bake in the oven?
Yeah, so on a serious note, Nestle did a recall. Matter of fact, I got the batch numbers for y'all. Nestle did a recall on 2 different batches of they cookies that come in the tube.
Yeah.
And basically they found metal in some of the batches, man. So
and the wood chips also.
Was it wood chips or metal?
Yeah, it was wood chips.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Not metal. It was wood fragments.
How the hell you get wood chips in the cookie dough factory? That y'all make candy and food. Where the wood come from?
From cheese. Nah, for real. I don't know if they warehouses involved with cheese, but if you go look back a few months ago, it was a big recall on a bunch of different cheese manufacturers because they was using wood fillers in the cheese. Yeah, so, but yeah, those batch numbers. Let me get them batch numbers for y'all, man. So if y'all got some Nestle cookies in your
my wife love them motherfuckers. I gotta let her know.
See, my wife, she makes cookie dough at home. Like she make it from scratch. But when she don't feel like making it, she get the Nestle ones because the Nestle ones, they don't have bioengineering in them. All the other ones got bioengineering in them. But yeah, Nestle ain't safe no more. So they go to batch numbers. Yeah, man, y'all be careful out here with these Nestle Toll House cookies, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see no little boys growing titties and different stuff like that, man. For real.
Hey, and while we on the subject about shit like that, man, when it comes to this food, man, all y'all is out there watching that's in Memphis. It's a place in Memphis. I'm trying to find the name of it. I think it's called the Local something, bro. Like they posted a video to Facebook yesterday or 2 days ago where it was maggots crawling through their food and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then the news did a story on that motherfucker. Like, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it until the news did the story on that motherfucker. And then the restaurant was like, they trying to win back the trust of the public. You will never get me in that motherfucker. So while we on about this food and shit, man, we gotta watch what we eating out here, cause these folks don't give a fuck. It's all about money, man. And they don't want to take no losses.
And to your point, one thing that I don't understand. All right, say for instance, you go to a cookout, right? Y'all know what that is, a barbecue or somebody party or whatever.
Come on, man, we black.
You gonna say, no, I don't trust they cooking. I don't trust they food. They probably didn't wash their hand. What you think they doing in the restaurant?
Man, because I seen a video, man. I'm gonna find that John where the nigga was in the restaurant. He was grabbing 2 pieces of bun. He was grabbing two buns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he grabbed the 2 buns, he dropped one of them on the floor and kind of like went up under the table. So he kicked that motherfucker with his foot to get it back in front of him. He picked the motherfucker up and he threw both of them on the grill. I said, this got to be the nastiest shit. That shit there, man, that shit scared me, fool. I ain't gonna need that shit scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, man. I'll never forget. We was at this restaurant on Cooper Young. I can't remember the name of it, bro. But I saw the guy back there making food, and I saw him taking pieces of food and eating it. And then he'll go back to touching the food and shit. Now, keep in mind, the man ain't got no gloves on or nothing. Bro, he eating food off the... Mine went back there. I said, hey, bro. I said, no, I told the dude at the restaurant. I said, hey, man, dude back there eating and touching people's food. And he was like, nah, it's fine. I said, what's fine about him eating and touching people's food, man?
I'm telling you.
Let me get my money, man. For real, we get up out of here. Like, man, the man's back there. I'm talking about cool. Not no food he had sitting to the side prepared for himself. He eating off the food he making. And it was crazy, cuz. I can't remember what restaurant that was down there.
Yeah, called Local on the Square. I couldn't even think. I knew it was Local something. They had maggots in the food. Yeah, bro. Them folks had maggots in the food. Them folks had maggots in their food. I ain't never heard of the spot, though, so.
Don't trust these restaurants.
Damn, this Cooper Young too. See, man, I just was talking about this.
Trust these restaurants, man. Y'all better be aware.
Look at that, man. Maggots crawling in the food. Bro.
Maggots crawling in the food. Good. That shit fucked me up when I seen that shit the other day. But I said, like, when the lady posted the junk, like, I actually wanted to do a short on it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait and see. But when they did the story on the junk, I meant to do the short, but you know, I got sidetracked. But long we got the story out there, that's all that matter to me.
Man, I don't too much eat at all. Man, that shit crazy.
Hey man, I got some advice for everybody watching, everybody on the panel, man. Do not threaten the president because you will get killed.
Man,
they gonna hide your ass. Do not threaten the president,
bro.
I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying?
They went and got his ass.
Don't even text me talking about the president,
right?
Or nothing. I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm gonna block your ass.
Don't pull up on you. Do not talk about the president. They got your location.
Man, so
they know where everybody is.
If y'all didn't see the news, the FBI shot and killed the man that threatened to kill President Biden. And apparently they was at his house serving a warrant. And I guess stuff just got out of hand, man. You know, and his family frustrated about it. They saying he didn't really want to kill President Biden. He just was talking, and he just was frustrated with the corruption and all that. But
what they tell you in the neighborhood, talking get you killed.
For real, don't play with dudes. Not Biden, any dude. The dude, that dude, the president. That's what, whoever the president, don't play with him. For real.
But it's so crazy because they were saying that he was a pro-Trump. He was a pro-Trump guy. So he ain't like Biden. And let me say this, man. I honestly, in my personal opinion, I think every president has some corruption in them. Every one of them.
Man, listen.
It's just that simple to me.
Politics is all about corruption.
Right. What you gonna do about it? Like it ain't nothing that you can do about it.
It's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know one person. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
It's just how it go, man. You know, it just, and see, he been having run-ins with the police anyway. He confronted police in 2018 with AR-15. So you know, they must let them slide. The FBI ain't them type of dudes, bro.
Nah, them folks kind, they been bidding when they showed up.
For real.
Dude was one of them extremists. Like, bro, just learn the game and play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Just you can't. That's all you can do, because you ain't finna change nothing in that system. Everything already set up the way it's gonna be.
Y'all ever notice how you see them politicians, they be running, they start running locally, and they be like, I want to change politics, and then they get up there to Congress. They finally make it up there to Congress. They play ball, man. All right, it's over with. It ain't no changing nothing up there. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of you and yours, and keep on pushing. For real.
Hey, I got a quick question. How y'all felt about that Tory Lanez sentence?
Man,
bro, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah, man, ain't gonna be short. I didn't really follow the story. I just seen what was posted, and that was it. Like, him getting locked up or staying out ain't gonna hurt or help me or harm me. So it's like, how is that story gonna help me? So I didn't follow it. That's my answer to that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something I was taught when I was younger. If you shoot somebody and they survive and they tell the police you shot them, don't try to fight that case. Man, take a plea and get it. Man, Tory should have took that plea deal they offered him, bro. How you gonna fight a case where the girl you shot saying you shot her, bro? Like, man, he asked for it. I don't know what them lawyers, they say he paid them lawyers over $1 million. Why would man give me the man? He played his damn self.
My simple answer to that question is: if he did it, he got what he deserved. If he didn't, I feel sorry for him. That's it for me. If he did it, you got what you deserve. You shoot a motherfucker like that. I don't give a fuck if we arguing or not, man. You shot her. You got what you deserve. If you didn't do it, I feel bad for you.
Man, they offered that man a damn 3-year plea deal, fool. Tripping.
Now that nigga got money, fool, so he thought he wasn't going to jail. Right, so 3 years was too much, man. They send motherfucker with money to jail every day.
How you gonna get around the witness saying you did it, bro? Like that's it.
Him 3 years and he didn't take it. He probably could have got 2 for 1.
Bro, the first plea deal they came to that man with was 3 years. Yeah, come on, let me take that. And I know
especially if you know you did, yeah.
Come on now, man, you crazy. But you ain't beating no witness saying you did it. I mean, you could beat a witness saying you did it. I'm talking about the victim though. The actual victim saying you did it, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, he thought that money was gonna get him up out of that. He tripping.
What's up with Giant Harden though? What we going with Giant Harden?
Man, he a fool.
The only thing I seen about him was, I mean, he wanted to lead the Sixers. The Rockets don't want him no more, and he said something crazy about the what?
Yeah, he on a smear campaign right now. He trying to get up. He funny get it. He funny get blackballed out the NBA. He keep on.
Yeah, that nigga shot. He said, Daryl Morey is a liar. I would never play for an organization that he is in control of again. And then he repeated himself. But look, let's go here about Giant Harden, man. Let's go here. So Giant Harden contract with $35 million. Giant Harden one of them bad ass light your ass on fire regular season player. Then when you get to the playoff, he not that guy. I don't even be understanding why people be like, if your objective is to make money, then you want a player like Giant Harden. If your objective is to win, why have we signed the Giant Harden? Giant Harden has shown over the last 10 years plus of his career that however long it's been since he's been either the number 1 or number 2 option on the team, that if we get into a pivotal game, I'm not gonna show up. And when the nigga showing you that, why do we gotta keep on signing you? Like, why do if I'm they talking about he want to go to the Clippers. If I'm the Clippers, why the fuck why I want to give up my young pieces to get you? And then when we get to the goddamn playoffs, we know what we not gonna get from you.
Man, bro did all that whining about having a good situation and got over there in Brooklyn. What happened? Like,
he should have stayed his ass in Houston to begin with.
He like one of them Ben Simmons type niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And they were traded for each other.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and then he over there campaigning against NBA GM. What? Nah, he not a GM. He an owner against an NBA owner in China. He doing a whole smear campaign on this man. Bro, they finna send your ass to China. That's where you finna be at, bro. They finna blackball his ass. What?
Because he obviously don't know that them owners have meetings, and they will blackball you like they did. What's the name? What's the boy name? The short guy,
Isaiah
Nate Robinson and Isaiah.
Yep.
And both of them could hoop.
Yep. Like, I forgot they did it to Nate. They sure did do it to Nate too. Sure did.
But see, this is what I'm saying though, right? When you take a person like Giant Harden, right? You said he should have stayed in Houston, right?
Yeah.
This my thinking of Giant Harden thinking. I want to leave Houston. I want to go to Brooklyn. I want to give me a cheap and easy ring. And then I want to go back somewhere where I can be the man and play the way I was playing in Houston. Mm-hmm. When that shit didn't work in Brooklyn, he was like, well, get me out of Brooklyn. I wanted to go to Philadelphia the whole time, right? So he go to Philly, still can't win. He can't win in Philly. Now he talking about some. At first they were saying that he was blaming Doc Rivers. Now they saying that he blaming Daryl Morey. Like, you and Daryl Morey were boys when y'all was in Houston together. You went to Philly because you said Daryl Morey was there and you wanted to go to Philly with Daryl Morey. Now all of a sudden, whatever, I don't know what happened behind the scene when none of us there, but now all of a sudden Daryl Morey the problem. No, Giant Harvey.
You the problem.
You got fat in Houston so they could trade you. You went to Brooklyn and didn't show up in the playoff and then got upset, I guess, because Kyrie wouldn't take the vaccine, so you asked to be traded. Now you in Philly. And y'all get to the playoffs. Y'all won game. Y'all win game 5. Y'all up. Now y'all win game 6. Whatever game y'all won, y'all was up 3-2. Y'all got 2 chances to win, and in both games you flame out. Tell me that ain't what he always do. He always do that. When Daryl Morey had him in Houston, and when Daryl Morey got him in Philly, he's still the same Giant Harden. I want to play the way I want to play.
Yeah, I was just about to say he won't shit his way.
Yeah.
Or he ain't playing.
Or he ain't playing. It's that simple.
And watch what they finna do to his ass. They finna do his ass. Okay. Motherfucker, you don't run shit. You know what I'm saying? Man.
It sound like he trying to run something. He need his own AAU team. He'll be all right.
We talking about a nigga who, to me, is overrated like a motherfucker, for one, because he done had more free throw attempts than he had field goal attempts, for one.
Yep.
Flopping ass motherfucker. I said it. Whoever don't like it, you know,
you ain't did nothing but spoke the truth. There ain't never been a player in NBA history who done took more free throw attempts than field goal attempts. And look, think about this too, right? Think about it. When the NBA decided, okay, the way James Harden play ball, all that flopping and shit that he do, we gonna outlaw that out. We ain't gonna be calling all them weird ass flops and shit like that. That might have been going downhill ever since. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I remember one game, and I might be mistaken, right? I think they were playing the Grizzlies though. And I'm watching this game, fool. The main free throw percentage was like 3 for 20 something or 4 for 20 something, right? The mine was like 3 for 26 and 4 for 26 with 29 points. How the fuck you hit 3 shots and got 29 points? Tell me that shit. This nigga hit 3 shots with 29 points, fool. That shit was so crazy, fool. Man, that shit was crazy. I said, this nigga was taking more free throws than teams, fool. One nigga on the team taking more free throws than the whole other team, man. Y'all better get it. Now that they ain't doing that free throw shit, fuck that nigga. I got to argue with one of my kinfolk one time about that shit. I said, bro, that man overhyped like a motherfucker, fool. He just one of them baiting ass niggas. He gonna hit you with bait your ass so he can draw a foul off your ass every time. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. He the only nigga you know shoot threes and fall. He shoot a 3, he down there fall. Yeah. Yep, he make the shit look good. Yep. Yeah, shit crazy the motherfucker, fool. I be like, hell no. Nah. Yeah, I've been stopped being a fan of Harden, bro. I stopped being a fan of Harden when he left Oklahoma. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was on some weird shit after that. See, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about that. My bad. I'm gonna tell you something about that. When he was in Oklahoma and they played Miami in the finals, I remember it like it was yesterday. That man froze up in the finals, and he was the number 3 dude. He froze up in the finals. I'm talking about he was wide open, like hesitating like this here, like who wants this motherfucking ball and shit. I'm telling that shit crazy. Left them folks out to dry, then tried to blame all them. Then try to act like shit was going on in the locker room and with the team and all that shit. Nah, bro, it was your ass, bro.
Like everybody but the man in the mirror, huh?
Come on now. Yeah, Harden is on a campaign tour in China. Yeah, that's what I just was talking about. He on a whole tour. That's where his ass finna be at. I'm telling you, bro. That's where his ass finna be at.
All right. I know y'all probably heard about the situation in Georgia. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that with the doctor and them decapitating the baby.
Man, that stuff crazy. Man, that stuff. That stuff crazy.
Only thing I can say about that, man, is personally, you know, the word is podcast. We praying for you. We praying for the family. And you doctors that tried to cover this shit up, this coming from FatBoy Spike himself right here. That's y'all some low down motherfuckers, fool. Y'all some low down. Them folks that they tried to cover that shit up. That's some low down shit, fool. It ain't nowhere in the hell. Like, first of all, what the fuck was you doing to pull a baby head off? You decapitated the baby. How in the fuck did you do that?
This from my understanding, reading the article, this how it happened. So when the baby was coming out, legs first, right? So bam, you already knew the baby wasn't coming out right. So that calls for a C-section right there, right?
Yeah.
That's where you went wrong at, because if the legs come out first and you can't turn the baby around, then it got to be a C-section. So
My thought
came in.
Go ahead. My bad.
And they said with force, pulled the baby, broke the neck, cracked the skull, like all of that. I guess it got stuck like on the pelvis, the head part.
And what's crazy is, you know, I'm pretty sure all of us done been to the ER before and different things like that. And you run across some of them doctors sometimes who they come off as a know-it-all. You can't tell them nothing. They seem like they in a rush. Like what in that moment? Because you know the procedure that has to be taken for emergency C-section. Like, what was you in so in a rush for that you didn't want to schedule the emergency C-section and risk this baby? I don't know, cuz that
he probably had a golf game he needed to get to.
Something ain't in mind.
Like,
some bullshit.
It was a woman.
It was a woman. I thought it was a man. I read that article. I thought it was a man.
She probably had a golf game. Whoever it was, I ain't read it. I ain't want to read it.
Lady that's getting sued right here.
Damn.
And she black. See, that hurt my feelings.
This the lady that's getting sued right here. And they suing the hospital. And then
I don't even.
My thing is,
this is my question. Go ahead, Mick.
My thing is, they got the baby out, and they put the head on the baby like, you know, everything was cool.
Like everything was cool, yeah.
Hell no.
And then
they tried to play it off like it was something else.
And then this what this lady told the parents, because they didn't find out like what actually happened until I think when the baby got to the morgue, and they told them like, you know, what probably happened. And then the lady ended up coming out and telling them like, yeah, that's what happened. So they didn't even know what had happened. And this lady gonna tell them, because they was doing the funeral arrangement, she was like, maybe y'all should just cremate them. She said, just cremate them.
Man,
like, you deserve everything that you get.
I probably would have killed that lady. Like it's, I don't care about being politically correct on this shit. I probably would have killed that lady. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's your child. Like,
man,
you murdered them folks, baby, because you trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you could have been in a rush. You handling them too rough, snatching the baby and all that stuff. That was crazy.
Like anytime a baby breach like that, you know, it's a certain way. Like if a baby breach, they can like maneuver, but not if they coming like that. I thought that was just a straight emergency C-section off the rip.
Especially because like they doing the ultrasound right there, so they already knew the baby was, you know, it wasn't head first.
Wrong
they
way,
gotta do everything to try to, you know, turn the baby around. And if you can't turn the baby around, then you gotta go ahead and do the C-section. We ain't doctors, and we know that.
That's crazy, cuz. Man.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say about that, man. That was a crazy situation.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation right there, for sure.
Wow. I hope they get hundreds of millions, everybody involved. I'm telling you. That's wow. Bring up another topic. We can't end it like that.
Yeah, I don't
We
want
can't
to end
end
on
on
no
that motherfucker.
down. Yeah,
We can't end it on that motherfucker. Hell no.
man, that's
Hell no.
crazy.
All right, what
If
y'all,
anybody want to chime in the comments, call in. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about,
Comments, phone call.
what y'all think about this? First thoughts. We're gonna start with you, FatBoy, then APG. Y'all
All
first.
right.
We're gonna say your first words when you see this picture. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
FatBoy,
Hold
start.
on.
Say
Hold
your
on.
word, and then APG, you gonna say your word.
You all right, okay, come on.
Go. Going. And mother ain't showing.
I was just gonna say black screen. That's what I was gonna say. Black screen.
Oh,
No, man, I was at work yesterday talking about that motherfucker, fool.
hold on, I gotta pull it back up because it didn't pop up.
That motherfucker looked too close to the nigga. I'm
First
reading that
word. First word.
I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing?
It's
Nah, it
black
still
on
ain't
my
up there.
side.
It's just a black screen, but I seen it when you clicked away from it. I seen that it's
On
the
my
shirt.
screen.
Look, of course it's on your screen. You the one trying to share that motherfucker.
No, I see it through StreamYard.
I'll stop presenting and present it again.
See, that's what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna go and talk about that motherfucker.
I'm gonna just do that.
As soon as
I know what it is though.
yeah,
But
as soon
it
as I
ain't on
saw
the
that
screen for the
motherfucker,
folks to see.
yeah, when you sent me that motherfucker yesterday, fool, I was like, who in the fuck in their right mind approved this shirt? Come on, Nike. Y'all been doing too good to go. There you go. Nike been doing too good to come on, man. Nah, hell nah. That was my thought. I was like, when I first seen it, I said, what the fuck? And then when I seen that Nike sign, it threw me off.
When I first seen it though, I said, nah, it can't be what we think it is because it ain't two eyes in there. Like they got two eyes right there. It would have been like a I and another G.
And 2G, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, but when you first look at it, though,
Oh, when I first looked at it, I was like,
when you first look at it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, when I
And
first looked at it,
yeah.
I sure was like, man, what the hell going on?
Oh, there's a team in Chattanooga, and I asked somebody from Chattanooga what they think about it. They like, huh? And they told me the name of the team, and well, y'all already know who it was. My wife, Casey. She said the name of the team, but she said, but everybody can't wear that shirt.
Oh, hell no.
Man, don't nobody need the word shit.
It's the team NIIGA.
No, it's a chat. It's this a Nougat. It's a Chattanooga.
That's their abbreviation.
Yeah. So I forgot the name of the team. She said.
Oh, so they're supposed to be Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nougat. Yeah.
I'm saying why they put eyeballs as the O though? Because when you see
yeah, it make you think eye.
You think of an eye when you see the eyeballs though. That's what I'm saying.
Chattanooga baseball is Chattanooga Lookouts.
They tripping, man. Ain't no way I would have put no. I wouldn't. If I'm Nike, and to how stuff is today.
Yeah,
Nike on bullshit.
Ain't no way.
They must have no black person in the room on that motherfucker.
At the end of the day, Nike on bullshit. In my opinion.
Shit, they had people going crazy because they made Nike hijabs and shit. Ain't no goddamn way I'm putting no damn Nike on those. Man.
That's what I said. I said, let's get the chairs and go to Chattanooga.
Break them chairs out.
Man,
that's crazy. Hey, man.
I got another one for y'all right quick, though. We got like 8 minutes left.
Yeah, we got like 8 minutes.
Kids love King. This one of y'all boy. One of y'all boys.
watch it be. I already knew it. It's finna be something stupid.
You kids love football. Let's make our kids love Hitler.
Y'all heard that?
What did he say?
He said if these youth love King Von, let's make our kids love Hitler. What y'all think about that?
Damn,
I don't even watch or I don't watch that nigga, man.
I don't watch him either, but it popped up.
I think the attention that people give him, like when he go on them podcasts and all that shit, that's what's keeping him relevant though, right? Because he gonna say some stupid shit and folks gonna want to talk about it, and they gonna want him to say it on their show because controversy sells and shit. Like sex sells, controversy sells. So that, like if motherfuckers stop interviewing him, his ass would be he'll be a nobody. Like I wouldn't want to interview him. Let me say that.
It's like I was telling Mekonnect a while ago. I watched him when he first started, and then he changed into a whole nother person. Got on this crazy shit, started saying, and that's why I be telling people like money and attention. That shit like it'll seduce you, man. Like it's like that shit'll seduce the fuck out of you, bro. Cause when he first started, he was actually talking with a message and none of all that antics and shit. Then he switched into a whole nother person, like, and I don't know. That mind crazy motherfucker. I can't stand watching him now. I don't watch him. I ain't watched him in a long time. I see little clips of him every now and then where he talking about fuck somebody dead mama and fuck this and all this shit. Like, nah, that shit. That
my one of the nigga that work with me, he be coming show me that. He be coming show me the nigga from time to time. He be like, look, watch what this nigga say. I look at it, I be like, bro, I don't be want to hear that shit this nigga talking about, fool, because this nigga, he ain't no number of foolishness. And the thing that killed me the most about them folks is like, y'all get this nigga the time of day, and the first thing this nigga gonna tell you is, I'm gonna get your ass arrested.
Come on, man.
He tell you, and then he gonna set up a fucking camera and let you see him call the motherfucking police. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like I think somebody asked Lil Boosie about it. Lil Boosie said, man, I don't want no problem with that nigga, man.
You talking mine?
I don't want no problem with that nigga. That nigga gon' call the police. He said that way I don't never respond to the nigga. That nigga gon' call the police on you. That nigga ain't just threatening. He gon' do it. I don't want no problem with the police. And in my eyes, he the police. That's what I'm saying, man. Man, look, I wouldn't fuck with the nigga.
The very thing that some of the very things that he talked out against when he first was coming out, when I started watching him, he glorified the shit now. Like it's crazy. He used to come out talking about police brutality. Now you'll see him on clips. I hope the police kill that motherfucker. Kill him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The views, man. That stuff go to these folks' heads, man. These folks will do anything for these views, bro. And the views come back to money. Like money, my money is, I'm telling you, man, that shit crazy. It's crazy for real. Yeah.
They're gonna get it together.
Yeah, fuck that dude on this platform. He ain't coming on this motherfucker.
I'm telling you.
We don't need
it. We don't even need him. We don't even want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want no part of it.
Shit. But hey, man, we appreciate all y'all for tuning in today with us, man. Sitting here. What we was, an hour today? Yeah, hour, 18 minutes. We appreciate y'all for sticking around. And we appreciate y'all that's gonna see it later on up on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all continue to support, man. We gonna keep going up and up, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it for sure.
And we'll be back next Wednesday, man. You hear me? Next Wednesday, man.
Every Wednesday, we here.
Every Wednesday. Let me get a quick question though, Mick. You a Cowboy fan? What you think about your running back signing to the Patriots? I thought you said you was a Cowboy fan last. You said you had converted to a Cowboy fan last time. I told me to slow. Hey, that might say slow down, fool. Let me film the stadium right quick. I said, I'm like, man, we trying to get somewhere, bro. What is you talking about?
He got a Cowboy stick on his bumper, y'all.
Hey, man, that man's all full of shit, man. I'm just saying. All I'm finna ask you what you think about Zeke signing with the Patriots, man. This nigga took it to a whole nother.
Zeke signed with the Patriots?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I think it was a couple days ago. Zeke,
man, Dallas didn't want him no more. They were throwing shit at his ass.
Yeah, they cut him loose, so he signed with the Patriots.
Them fans didn't want him no more.
Hey man, shout out to Kobe, man. He just sponsored Kentucky, the Kentucky Wildcats. First sponsorship, man, with the Kobe brand, man. Y'all go holler at him.
Dig that. That's what I'm talking about.
The first school That's
That
the
man
first
still didn't say nothing about his Cowboy though. It's cool.
Take over, Jordan. Kobe Bryant taking over. Black Mama.
You know that ain't true.
Shit, they on the way. They making the way.
Yeah, Michael Jordan gonna forever be on top, and I don't even wear Jordans, and he gonna forever be on top.
I don't know about his Jordan brand though. You talking about like the John he signed people to and shit?
Jordan Brand.
I'm talking about
Jordan
who
Brand. He sponsored colleges too.
I know, but who big he done had on Jordan? Well, Melo shit.
Yeah, Melo, Chris Paul.
Melo
I think he got Luka right now.
Jason Tatum too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They
Jason
shoes
Tatum.
ain't on hitting on shit though. Melo was about the only person I liked that was with Jordan Brand. His jumps was hard.
Chris Paul jumps did all right. Though,
yeah, Chris Paul jumps was all right too. Yeah.
A lot of people under Jordan Brand. A lot of players.
Hey, he signed. Look, he signed the nigga. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Zion
though.
on Jordan Brand too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Look, he had drafted the nigga. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, I think.
Yeah.
And, then he signed him to Jordan Brand, and they said he only did that so he could. So you know, like when it's time for his contract up in the NBA.
Yeah,
he can pay him a little or nothing and then give him a big shoe deal. So he'll make up the money in the shoes. You see what I'm saying? So that way he can sign him for a little nothing in his salary cap. Yeah, he thought he was slick when he did the shit. Shit was so fun. They were talking about that shit because they were like, ain't no way in the hell, Michael Kidd. I think it was Michael Kidd Gilchrist though. They said one no way in the hell that nigga should have got a shoe contract, man. I said, these folks crazy as a motherfucker. You know, they'll make up anything in a minute, boy.
You got Russell Westbrook too. Cody Zeller. Kimbe.
Russell Westbrook ain't never do no drops though. Yes, he did. Yes, he did drops.
He dropped a lot.
I know Rui Hachimura was signed with him and Andre Drummond.
So that might just sign any goddamn body then. He don't give a fuck.
Michael Conley with Jordan Brand?
Yep.
That might don't care for. He'll sign anybody. That's what they're telling me. He gonna sign anybody.
Out of all of them, Luke, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and Zion, they're the only ones got their signature shoes.
Yeah, I remember the Zion came out.
Also, the other ones they signed with him and they just gotta wear his shoes.
Yeah, I think they just signed with Jordan Brand, but because Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum used to wear Kobe's all the time, and he was signed with Jordan.
Well.
But I think they may have gave him his signature shoe because he had just did a shoot for a shoe. I think he got his I think Jason Tatum just got his own signature shoe, but it ain't dropped. I don't think it dropped yet.
Shit, Zion shit was out before he played his first goddamn game. Jordan over there bullshit. Hey, Jordan, get Tatum shoe out, man.
Hey,
I thought his shoe came out already.
It probably did. I don't keep up with him. I ain't gonna wear it. Them shoes be trash. Man, look, you feel like a fucking brick on your
I don't wear Jordans anyway, but I'm just saying, like,
shit, Luka grew up wearing bricks. He probably comfortable in that motherfucker.
Look, that first shoe he had, after that shoe came out, he hurt his damn ankle. And then they had to do him another shoe. That's why he came out with another shoe so fast.
Hey man, when you make your own clothes and shit, when you make shirts and shit, you can buy shoes any fucking color, fool. Because I got a shirt with every fucking color in this shoe on it right now.
Real talk.
Just loud.
I never. I put this bitch on wrong, then.
Yeah, I stopped wearing Jordans a few years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. I throw on some ones every now and then, but I ain't actually bought none in a long time. But ain't nothing against nobody who wearing Jordans, man. That shit just got old, To me, it did. Been wearing that shit forever.
Yeah, I just got off of it. Hey, man, but look, Word Is podcast, man. We appreciate y'all again. We about to get up out of here. I'm FatBoy Spike.
We got the Mekonnect and the Silent Killer, APG.
Hey, wait a minute, man. I was gonna bring myself out, bro. Damn. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow all our channels. You got the Mekonnect, you got Fixing the Game. FatBoy Spike got another podcast too. It's called shit.
The Stacks and FatBoy Spike show, but that bitch finna change back to ride with FatBoy Spike.
And
by himself.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go follow APG Family Everything be down below, man. All our socials, everything down below, man. We're gonna see y'all in the next
And
one,
Big Yo, if you still on here, fuck you.
Hey man, we gonna get with y'all before we trip with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We out.
And if y'all ain't subscribed to this junk, go on do that, man. We out of here.